go get the buds and crank up Pandora. So I'll have to jump when I do that. The stream will go blank for just a minute. That'll be in a while though. I gotta check, make sure they're charging. Got the new clicks on. Mosquitoes are tearing me up, even though I sprayed some bug spray, but ain't doing much. Anyways, I got a mission. We were here the other day, a few days ago. We were starting to get some chunks. There's a slab of bedrock. You can see that. That's all bedrock right there. That's a big slab of bedrock. And the bank is actually kind of cut back in there. And there's this gravel bar. This gravel bar just kind of sitting up on top of this slab of bedrock. My mission is I want to see if I can, probably not going to happen in one day, but over time I want to work through all of that material right there that's sitting on top of that bedrock. I want to get down to that bedrock. It's not that deep, so I only got to get down at the most on the backside back there, probably about maybe a foot and a half. But over here, you're hitting bedrock within the first 10 inches. So that's what I want to do today is start working that material, and I'm going to do production painting with the Pro Line and the Super Seuss together. I'm gonna first I'm gonna take a couple pans for the Super Seuss, but once I start dialing in on something, I'm gonna start running it through the Pro Line and just painting it down. Oh, about 2/3 down, dumping it into the Super Seuss, and then once the Super Seuss gets nice and full, we'll pan that, kind of safety pan it back into the Pro Line. Kind of like we were working the XP stuff yesterday, and I can't see the chat for some reason whenever I'm using this new phone. But yesterday I was able to get it when I was shooting live at home. I hit this little arrow thing down here. Somehow it went black screen. Maybe I flipped it. Did I flip it? I don't know. If the chat starts popping, then yay. If not, y'all chat with each other. Be nice to each other. I've got moderators. They'll boot you. Especially Dorothy, man. She'll get you. So y'all have fun. Enjoy. Hopefully I'll get some good gold to show you. I'm not gonna show every single pan. Maybe the first couple pans, but let's see how much of this material I can get through. There's my last hole, my rock pile. I first need to start pulling those rocks out. That's where I'm going to start. And I think I'm going to work my way up that way. If not, maybe a little bit of this before I get going that way. Alright, y'all. So y'all have fun chatting. Enjoy the sound of the creek and stuff. And hopefully I'll get some shining to show you. I should get at least a few specks. I'm confident we will not get skunked. I'm confident in that. We didn't get stellar gold, but I started getting some decent pieces here. I meant to bring my 1/2-inch classifier, my Garrett, but this is what I got. The deep, that'll be fine. It's not quick. And like I said before when I started the stream, sometime during the stream, I'm gonna have to get Pandora rocking. My earbuds for some reason charging. There's hopefully charging now. And I'm actually going to take these big rocks and start setting up when I come back. I may bring my Goldie box or one of my fluid beds up here. Right now I'm getting enough flow. I could probably run it there if I just kind of build up a thing. So I'm going to start throwing rocks that way to set that up. But today we ain't going to do that. I'll do that for a while. These are all rocks from the other day. Enough spare here to we'll get used. So, make a solution for that. That's a new rock. It needs to be washed. This is why hunters hate miners. We make too much damn noise. Alright. Let's start shooting. Let's come back and check that chat. I don't know how I got the chat active yesterday. Is that fun? That's weird. What's that mean? This big bad boy I've been working on, we were working on last time. I want to get him out, get whatever's up under him, because he's sitting on top of the slab. Right on the slab, probably. There's a bunch of junk wedged in the crack between them. Hopefully. Please hoping. Alright, I don't see no chat. I know some of my buddies are on. Let's see. What did I do? I hit that button. That gives me some playable bullshit. Settings. I don't know why I can't see the chat. Maybe if I... There it is. Hey, Rusty. I can see chat now. Okay, cool. I can see you soon. Y'all have fun now. I'll get to work. Get my exercise in. On my back. Ooh. The brown stuff is good. minutes work it and then the bank gets vertical here. Yeah. Uh-oh. This is the midline out here working here. Yeah. That bad boy. We might have something in here. Oh, no, I'll have to get on. Oh, fine, look. It'll break here. There it is. Oh, wish I brought a syrup can again. Never leave home without one. I ain't gonna assemble it today, but I'm getting all materials over here. Alright, let's super some today. I'm trying to remind myself the gray, green crap I'm seeing now is not black sand. So that's gotta be careful. imagine doing this with the pro line's gonna wear me up pretty quick. I thought, yeah, I just do pro lines all day long. So super is killing me. That was when I was gonna bring the happy classifier. Yeah. The pan pan's a little bit different than their two, but not much. Be a little more aggressive with it. And that's the idea. Feel that. I don't care, maybe. I do that all the time. Move the camera backwards and or zoomed in or just pointed in the wrong damn direction. The super suit always gives me a good point to stop. Whenever I get down here and I can have two separate piles in the ripples, and I'm done. I don't like tapping up under the riffles, so I bring it to the smooth side to check it. Give it the gold is where you find it. Workings. And then go all back forth on the boot. Come on. I plan on working all this gravel so I don't see me. Nothing in our first time. It's gonna be a long day, y'all. Nothing in our first time. You know, I'm trying to work on that big. I have to use a focus on here at one point. Yeah. He's up. Now we gotta wash him off. I'm gonna check the camera because this could be the highlight of the day, getting this big ass rock up. Serious, y'all, may not get any gold. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He can be a cornerstone of solution. mine will stay. That should make it good. I don't know why we I'm just surprised we don't get any of this. Not old George to stand there. We might have to pack it up and head on down to the next bend about 50 yards downstream. Not very big, test pan size, really. Like a 2-minute. Try to push it. And then we touch the trail that goes that way. Yep, my brain totally freaking out. Check on the ears on that. If you get color, I'll start going with the fall line. Maybe like 2, 3, 4 lines. But my mission is to get this entire gravel bar just gone. Just gonna try to work all this material and see what happens. Be nice if it could start producing something. And producing when we left it the other day. Not gangbusters, but it was getting better. Gotta rock my knees, huh? I don't even need to go that far away. Alright, come on, have some color. Momo sneaking up on me. It's a deer. Probably a squirrel. That'd be nice to start seeing color early in the pile. That's when I know I got onto something. I'm not seeing it. Oh, we got one speck. One freaking speck. Wish I worked all up there underneath that big. Oh, yeah. Not that little micro lily. Yeah, there's a micro and a legitimate speck. I got the micro floating somewhere. Yeah, you catch it. He's sitting down there. 2 little spoons. 1 speck and 1 microscope. I gotta come out this way. Maybe 3. I might be able to see 3 of these old eyes. There's 1. There's 2. Might be 3 with that guy. That might be a 3rd. Yes, cool. So we got 3 specks. To start, we're on the board. I'm going to start pushing into the gravels. I think most of the gold is that deep or a little bit more, not much deeper. Oh man, Tom's bucket. Where are you? Okay. We got us a Tom's bucket. Yeah, if I just do this for a month at that rate, for a month, I might get a 1/10 of a gram after about 20 trips out here. Alright, I said if we got color, we'll start switching the pearl line. So I'm going to do 2 or 3 pearl lines, which is like 3 super sluices in each one. I'm going to end them early and dump it into the super sluice, and then we'll finish it off in the super sluice all concentrated, like maybe we'll get to see more gold. Alright. I might be biting off one another too with this thing. We'll see. Get some in and move it back here. Can't wait for the grandkids to come up and grow up so I can have a look through it and do them the work. Oh, no, they stuck it up. We'll try to get this little area down the bedrock. After I get a couple more big ass rocks on the wood. here. I think there's bedrock right there. Nice slide. If I were to go put my shovel into the slab here, I'll go do that. That's a piece of the top of the slab. Actually looks pretty damn good. All that red in there. But oh no, I want to fill this sucker up more than. Alright, that's a big old hunk of bedrock up there. Piece of more bedrock. You get a lot of black sand off of it, but a lot of this gray stuff is just light, gross crap that gets in the way. Nice piece of quartz right there. Give me a minute. Can't find the right depth of water. There we go. I really need a dipping bucket for this. Ooh, that's a nice piece of quartz right there. I like that. Where'd he go? Oh, that's not him. There he is. I like it when they got the post rock around them or bedrock that stuck to it. But yeah, I like these pieces. I don't know why, I just do. Something else aliens put my DNA beside gold fever. Let's see how full this is after a while. That's about one superfish in there, a full superfish. I'll just leave it here. And we'll fill it up one more time. Oh, wait, I'll bring this big ass rock over here. Wash all this mud off of it. Who knows? Who knows what's in it? You can't win if you don't play. Alright. Got bedrock now. Yep, the very back side. That's good. Probably all my bike can handle it one. I try to fill that pro line smack full to the rim. I'd have to be 38 years old, not 58. When I was 38 and on the farm, oh, I could do it, they just kill me. Alright, scoop you out. Let's go. Clay rolling around in there. So come right on the slab. Yeah, huh? It's pretty freaking cold. That's as full as I can take for sure. That's about 3 superfishes left. Let's see. Hopefully it won't spill when I come home just when we're gonna get find there's spot for the camera so that we can have everything and I can pan back there. Oh come on. Oh, I took one of my phone carriages I was using for a fake GoPro. It works for this phone for some reason. So we don't have the same worries we have with the other one. I'm glad you guys are definitely glad to hear that, aren't you? So yeah, eventually I'm gonna be digging up in there. Y'all just see my shovel while I'm digging this part, but in the interest of not having to move the camera every 5 seconds, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna pan back here by the end of the shovel over here, maybe a little bit further back. And when I get quite a ways down, I'm gonna dump it in the super sluice, and we'll see if I can do 2 or 3 of them before I have to run the super sluice. And then hopefully that'll like increase like the visual amount of gold we see at each visual inspection. We just have fewer inspections. Boy, I'm psyching myself out with this damn thing. Just getting it started. After a couple washes, it'll become a little bit more manageable. Handle it about one. Now we got them up. Getting supposed to be single superfluous. What I like about this is when you got a full super material, you can kind of manhandle it a little bit more than you can the superficie itself. Oh no, yeah. This is weird, yeah. Let's see that after 2 or 3 of these. Results really good. We keep doing it. Well, next time we try this, definitely bring him a 1/2 inch classifier and make this a lot faster. Pros are at it, man. Pros. Alright, let's call this a pan, throw this in a 6 and another one. Oh Lord mercy. That wore me out. Almost full. Let me just get it situated. So tempted to paint it up. Alright. Let's fill this circle up here. Not so full this time. Oh man, I'm sweating. Here for the action. Take another bite out of it. Oh Lord. Well, I keep pushing myself on the pro line. Once I get used to it, everything else will be like nothing. After pinning the pro line a little bit, the super sleeve starts to feel like a little 10-inch pin. That's really why I don't like 10-inch pins now, because they feel like 5-inch. If I had a fluid now with me, I'd fill up a bucket with not still in frame. Good. I'll come and adjust your ears. We'll just have to move this. Son of a bitch. Alright. So crossfire it and overfill it and make it impossible. Well, there's already those rocks there. I can set all these rocks up that way. Use that big rock and my big rock and that pile right there. Maybe close off the whole creek. Build myself a whole V dam. Oh, we just go straight across. We could go straight across, just like we did at the honey hole. We'll think about that some other time. Bedrock's really Right where the tip of my shovel is. And the beach is really waste of time, but have to go in a little bit. I'm going to get this in the thing. I'll go see if my earbuds are charged. Give me some tunes for here, and I'll help with the whole work thing. Oh my, this is one big ass piece of that quartz that I like. Check this out, now. Let me wash it off a little bit. Yeah, it's got quite a cake on it. I mean, really, if I'm not going to get gold in this stuff, I don't know what I'm going to get gold. All the juicy clay coming off of this thing right here. Rock on my shoe. Just poked me in my toe. Hurt like hell. That's a quartz with the outer layer of rock on it. Big chunk of it. I'll probably leave this one in the creek. I take the littler chunks home, but be a good paperweight, I guess. Anyways, it's cool rock. Color in this crap. I don't know what I'm going to at least in this section. I got color up along there before, up down past that stump. And on the next bend, I know I've got some down there because there's a house. I know the guy that lives here came out and asked me all kinds of questions. He was interested in coming out and painting. I said, come on in. I got extra paint. Look at that fast stuff, man. I'll be going there. That's a little more reasonable. Not quite slap full. Maybe 260. Alright. Earbuds. You can give me that earbuds real quick. We got some Volby or some Anthrax or some Megadeth or something in there. Alright, y'all. Stream's gonna die for just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna have to jump and start Pandora up. So just give me a second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Come on. Stupid earbuds. Oh, I just lost about 200 people when I did that. Sorry, y'all. I don't care. Come on, earbuds. Hang on. Alright, let's see. We're good to go. I'll lie with a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right, piss me off. I'd say 2 is good. I think 2 of these, and then handing out the super suits will feel like a little break, kind of. Alright. Oh. Yeah. About the equivalent of 5 super suits. Hopefully it has the equivalent gold of 5 super suits. Doesn't always work out that way. I don't know why. But it's about half full. Let's see what we got for our troubles. We didn't get much. I'll just do one super Seuss after another. That thing just kills me. Alright. This feels like a vacation. And get all that dirt to mix together. Sorry, I have to take a little break. I just lay down and do some crunches tonight. Every vertebrae in my back is gonna pop. Uh, I forget where I am working out here. Man, it's taking me fucking forever. Finish you, damn it. I don't like where all the rocks are on this side. Because my left hand is weak. There's swimming. Or we can probably go one way. Put some damn rocks to get all in. Where's it going? Good enough. I think I roll it back real quick to see if I see anything massive. No. Yeah, may have too much material still. I'm gonna use the safety pan at this point though. I'm not gonna shoot all that work I did. There better be some color in here. I'll cry. There's a little piece of color. I know. Not looking good. Now see, if I had a sluice out here, I wouldn't mind running that much material and striking out, but damn, all that work. My back is tired. I deserve some. Hey. I mean, there's some. See how much. Not looking like 5 pins worth right now, for sure. Kind of like when you go through a whole, you have a really good test pan, 20 colors, and then you, oh, there's my baby. You have a really good test pan, like 20 colors, then you go and dig a bucket in the same spot and you get nothing. That's kind of what this is. We did that all for like 2 flicks. I'm just gonna do single super sluices. We may bounce around and go look for another spot to do. But man, I had dreams of clearing out all that gravel. Ain't worth it. Ain't worth the work, y'all. We got more in like that second super sluice than we got in all that work I just did. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed watching me bust my ass for this. Maybe 10 cents worth of gold. That's it. It's that spec, and there's the little micros. And there's another. Lame, lame, lame. We're gonna have to dig somewhere else, y'all. I can't do that again. I can't do another. Each one of these holds about 3 of these. At least 2. I can't do that again. We're gonna have to find some more gold, find a better place to dig. Good thing is we're pretty mobile today. We don't have much stuff with us. Man, that sucks. If this tree hadn't fallen, we could just cruise on up the shoreline. Well, screw my idea for a sluice too. I'm gonna start chucking rocks back, and then we'll go find someplace else to dig. I ain't digging this no more. Fuck this shit. Hey, waste my time. This is a bad idea to come here. When I was walking down the trail, I was like, oh, I'm feeling good. I should walk way down the trail to the bridge or something. No, but we're going to dig that gravel bar. You know what I say now? Fuck this gravel bar. Remember, this beast came out of there. Yeah, that looks natural. There's some smallies in there. It'll kind of fill itself in after a while. Alright, where should we go? We could go upstream, that's easier. I don't know if I've done it over here before. There's a gravel bar there. All we gotta do is step over that tree. Why don't we do that just because that's the easiest route. Alright. My 3 specs, my 5 specs. It might be more. Come on, let's go. Let's go find some better gold. This is not worth our time. Maybe I'll bust my ass while we're doing this, and that'll be entertaining. Yeah. See, that's decomposed bedrock. All of them things coming in. We were on top of one of those slabs on that gravel bar right there. Oh, damn, mosquitoes are attacking me. So we got this gravel bar here we can start digging on. I might have to run back and get the bug spray though. Let's see what we got over here. That bedrock. Huh? It's all bedrock, decomposed bedrock. So this gravel bar is sitting on top of the same stuff. Let's work this gravel bar, see what happens. Y'all sit here and keep an eye on my stuff. Don't let nobody steal it. I'm gonna go run and get the bucket. That way I can have some bug spray. The mosquitoes are like going crazy over here. Man, it's like I come through that under that tree limb and they just kind of swarm me. I'm gonna spray that fucking tree limb with it. Repel. That's why I'm not wearing my Georgia Tech hat during the summer. Spray it with bug spray all damn time. Alright. That's better. They seem to leave me alone now. Well, if I had the Yabby pump, we could clean out these little pockets. Then this bedrock is coming down here. So what we're going to do today, I think, is dig into the gravel bar that we're sitting on. Just see if there's anything beneath my feet. Apex is right about there. So anywhere past there, probably right here. We'll just do super sluices. If we get on something good, then we'll consider doing some Proline. Proline will just be my utility plan for a while. Alrighty. Right there. Stand up so you quit tickling me. Oh, stupid Gemini did that. Alright. I asked Gemini to play Pandora and it switched to Pandora from my thing. I should have said play Pandora and switch back to YouTube. a panning issue. I'm panning back there. I'm gonna step back two. I'm gonna classify right where I dug it. Got hardly any material. Let's see if we get any color in that. I mean, just don't put another way. No. Let's call that. Oh Lord, we'll call that sore back. Spending way too much time on a test pan. If I stand like that too much more, my calves are going to be all tweaked up. Oh, come on. Not seeing anything. Nope. Nothing. Man, sucks. It's not the type of digging I like doing is in this sandy crap either. Tell you what, there's water over here, so I can dig it. Let's George Costanza this shit over here. Let's work this little trench in here and move these branches out of my way. Get some material right up on the edge of the bank right there. There's some cobbles look good. Oh, this shit in here. I want to get that stuff. Maybe it'll fall down while I'm digging. I can't dig into the bank. I can't go like that, but I can go like that. Frame this up. Looks like you guys are pointed at the ground. You don't need to be pointed so far down. Alright. Let's see if we can get some color out of this here. Got something in my shoe. I don't know, it's awfully easy to get in there. Might just be a bunch of sand. I don't know, look at that. We can color that right there. That's decomposed bedrock. There, the red stuff. I don't know. Worth a look. I'll be washing clay all day. channel to it. Get off me. Big old daddy long leg. Something. Hey, anybody else on the East Coast out here? Remember them spiders we had last year and the year before? We ain't had them weird. They're Oriental. They look kind of like garden spiders, but they make crazy, stupid webs. They're dumb. But they were all over the woods. You couldn't walk nowhere without getting in them. There ain't none this year at all. They must have all froze during the winter or something. But they were bad for a couple of years, and I haven't seen any of them this year. And green and yellow spiders, they look like skinny little garden spiders. They're everywhere. They were everywhere. I hope I just didn't jinx myself. Now I'll start seeing them everywhere. Alright. See, there's a speck of gold in there. We're going to have to turn. I'll turn you 180 degrees for the painting. So we'll do like yesterday or the day before. I'll go ahead and walk it over and then I'll turn you guys. Water's deeper than it looks over there. We'll pan over here. See, what's up, Scotland? Hey, Steven. I thought I had a good idea today, Scotland, to dig that low gravel bed. I thought I was getting chunks. Was getting chunks when I left it the last time. I was getting one or two here and there. And I thought, man, if I clean it all out, there's bound to be a little pocket somewhere. I did it. It ain't worth the work. Not at the rate it was going. This probably ain't even worth it either. Stick that. All that clay got clogged up. Yeah. Hopefully that was worth it. Uh, uh, Ooh, that hit up my vape tastes like bubble gum. That's weird. It's a mint vape. They're all mint. I don't know why it's tasting like bubble gum. Something going on in my brain. Oh, blood coming up. Take as much out as I can. So as far as the mission goes, screw the mission. The mission was to do that gravel bar. I ain't gonna do that. Ain't enough gold to keep me going. I bet you there's probably a bunch of pickers, 2 shovelfuls from away from where I was, but somebody else can get it. Tempted to go out to Yahula. The gold's gonna be like this. Might as well just go to Yahula. I can get better gold at Yahula. Just walk out in the middle of the river and start digging. I thought this rain was supposed to bring me some fresh flow gold. It ain't brought me nothing. Oh, I think I know where that mystery dirt came from. I think that was from Cottonwood Trails. Stuff I did yesterday on the porch. I believe that was some tailings from Cottonwood Trails. I didn't have much. I got more gold there than I did here today. So far. Maybe our luck will change here. Come on. Let's pull it back real quick. See if there's anything. I don't waste my time tapping it up. I think I got a little speck. That's pretty early on here. Let's see what I got. Not sure. Lighting's bad for me that way. This one, yeah. Okay. See, I still got material caught in this riffle, and I just don't like tapping out from here. What a mess. Thought I saw one speck. Yeah, there's one. Still got some stuff caked up in here. I really just don't like that. We got one speck. We do one quick wash on the smooth side, a couple washes to get some clean water in here. Maybe there'll be more. Alrighty, now let's see. We at least got one speck in here. More material than I would like, but We gotta at least have our one speck in there. I know there's one. Should have showed it to you when there he is. Very last. It might be like 3 of them. They're little micros. Look like one piece, but now this look like 3 little pieces making up the same, taking up the same area as that one piece. Right there, I got the sun on them right there. Sun's gonna make them hard to see. There's 2 of them. There's a third. Yeah, that sucks. All right, at least let's go. At least I'm on to something. And we do have a cons bucket with us. Yay. I'll have to run and get it. Yeah, try to skirt the bank and be right up next to the bank and see if some of that material will fall down. Put this in the cons bucket. Starting to get late, so I don't have many other options for the rest of the day. I know my body's only got a few more pins left in it. So, yeah. Yeah, when I dig in here, I was getting into that bedrock, right into that slab bedrock. I'll move this out of my way. I can get parallel to the bank. It's turning it into a spring. There's gonna be some black sand. I don't think it's gonna be very heavy. It looks kind of organic. But yeah, right on bedrock right here. Scraping the top of it. you. It's not gonna be a very big pan, but it's gonna be a nasty pan. Oh, nasty crap. Bring it over here. There you go. Yeah. Come on. Blade gotta break to let the water through. There you go. 2 or 3 more of these. It's either that or I'm going to have to take 10 minutes on each one and stop and take a break. And people say, why don't you sit down? That's even worse. Sitting down hurts your back even worse than standing up. I don't know. I don't know how people can sit down and do this. Not sure if I can do it anymore. I think that Proline made my lower back muscle or something with a Proline or something. I don't know. She's in there. Whole lot of nothing. Oh shit, y'all. I don't know what to do. 12:30. 12:48. I think what I might do is just call it a day and we'll come back tomorrow. I'll save my body and come back tomorrow and we'll walk all the way down the creek on the core land. When we get on the core land, gold will start getting a little better. I just haven't been up for the walk yet this season, so that's what I think I'm gonna do. Call it a day. Let's see what we got for the day. I think we got like 5 specks. There ain't nothing in here, but go ahead and hand that here. Alright, see what we got out of this. Alright, let's save these 2 out. These are my little quartz nuggets. I kind of got the thought that maybe Yen is going to show up today. She's not supposed to show up till Tuesday, I think. But she might show up and spend the weekend with me. She's still down in Atlanta, taking care of all the bullshit. There ain't nothing I can help her with. Her daughter's helping her. And they're also having a good time together. So. July 4th, we're going to Tennessee. Go hang out with some friends. Maybe we'll go a day or two early and try to find a place to dig in Tennessee. Coker Creek or something. Ain't seen hiding her hair of our 5 specks yet. Oh, what's that crawling on my leg? Yep. Another daddy long legs. There's green daddy long legs. Gonna be pitiful, y'all. Starting to see some color finally. That far down the pile. See, that means we got about 5 colors. I can see him. Yeah, I think that spider has found his way up to my head now. Come on. I think I've lost him. I might have floated them up, but they still got quite a bit of little black sand hanging out with them. Probably where they're at. See if we can get 5 colors out of that. I don't know. I can't even see them really. They're so small. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so pitiful, y'all. But we didn't get a skunk. This is like my third day. That's about all the gold I got. But that was the very first gold I got, and I was just so excited. I came home. I was freaking out over 3 little specks. Oh man, what a horrible day, y'all. For goal wise, it's been good to get out here. It's been good to get the exercise. My plan was ill-formed to dig that thing. Tomorrow, we're walking all the way down past the bridge on the core land, which means we can't bring our sluice or anything. Just shovel and pans. If I'm gonna walk that far, that's all I want to bring, anyways. So, yeah, man, what a bummer. Oh well. I still got buckets of rocks on the porch to go through. I can do that. That's something to do today. After I get something to eat and take a nap. Alright, y'all. I won't keep you here too long. Who is that? Zaxton? What's up, Zaxton? Is that Jason? Hey, Jason. Alright, y'all. I'm going to cut it real short, real quick today. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I'll be back tomorrow, but we're going to a totally different spot. Way the hell on down the creek. Almost to the lake. Alright, and the gold should be a lot better down there. I'm just tired of this up here. I've been coming up to these areas so far this year because I've been lazy. I don't want to walk. So, yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go give Alaskan Assassin Adventures a like and a subscribe. And get involved with the treasure community. You can start on my channel, on my About. There's a bunch of links. Just go visit some channels. And there's all kinds of stuff going on in the treasure community. Get involved. Nobody's going to bite you. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.